Everybody, it's Roberto here again. I want to do another topic on estrogen. Now, a few days ago, I talked about, ladies, let's talk estrogen. I want to go a little bit more in depth on it this time as to the effect of too much and too little estrogen. By the way, this is another Health Detective series. So let's have some fun learning here, shall we? Let's talk about estrogen dominance. Estrogen is a very sensitive stress hormone, ladies. It is a lot more stress sensitive than progesterone and testosterone, which typically, as we know, men have. It is much more stress reactive. Now, if you take in a lot of plastic products, such as storing your food in plastic products, using plastic baggies to cook in, that kind of thing, that can seep into your food. That can cause what we call xenoestrogens, which are estrogen mimickers. It can also elevate estrogen, which is not good. That is not good, healthy estrogen, xenoestrogens. So throw out the plastics if you can and use glass or ceramic material to store your food in and also to prepare your food in. Parabens, which is like a plastic, found mainly in a lot of beauty care products. Ladies, I'm just going to be real honest with you. A lot of beauty care products are not that good. If I were you, my recommendation, I would make my own. You can go online and look it up. You can Google it, use Bing, some sort of search engine, and just type in homemade personal care products, and you'll get a plethora of ideas and websites how to do it. Herbicides and pesticides, like diazinon, Roundup, those contain chemicals that can also cause xenoestrogens in the body and elevate estrogen levels in a very negative way. Candida. Now, Candida is a form of yeast in the gut, and Candida can bring on leaky gut. And it does that because the little yeast particles that get inside your system can cause more of a perforation in there, little tiny miniature pin-like holes in your gut, which causes leaky gut. That can wreak havoc with your estrogen levels. Phytoestrogens are plant sources that can cause estrogen levels to go up, like soy products. Now, there are some holistic people out there that say that phytoestrogens are not that bad. However, if you're already very estrogen dominant, I would stay away from phytoestrogen sources. Heavy metals such as aluminum, cadmium, mercury, be careful of that. I would not use aluminum to cook your food in. I would stay away from that. Toxic water. Find a good clean source of water. Even bottled water, you got to be a little careful, especially if it comes in plastic. So find a good source of good clean water, because toxic water can elevate estrogen levels. Now, low progesterone can offset the ratio of estrogen and progesterone. For example, you might be low in estrogen and progesterone, but if your estrogen is considerably higher still than progesterone, or let's say if progesterone levels drop too much, but estrogen drops just a little bit, it throws a ratio off, and your body senses that as being estrogen dominant because the ratio is being thrown off. Increased cortisol. Now, as you know, cortisol is a stress hormone. Too much cortisol can bring on a lot of complications. It can increase body fat. It can increase the aging process. It can do a lot of things. It can cause acne in the skin. It can cause more of a disease process in the body with too much cortisol, which is a stress hormone. Too much chronic stress brings that on. PMS symptoms go up, such as menstrual bleeding, such as mood swings. Not good. Let's talk about low estrogen on the other side of the chart here, shall we? Now, low estrogen is just the opposite. You don't have enough estrogen going on in there. Check your cholesterol levels. Are you consuming enough good fat in your diet? Are you perimenopause? Now, perimenopause usually occurs around age 40 to 45, maybe close to 50. Some women are different than others. But perimenopause is just, you're knocking on the door of menopause. That's what it is. So you're starting to develop some of those symptoms. So those estrogen levels are starting to decline a little bit. Okay? Next one is postmenopause. So you've already hit menopause. So now those estrogen levels are really going down in the basement. Now, there's ways to offset that, guys. Once again, by the food you eat, by the type of activity you're doing, getting enough sleep, getting enough fresh air, getting enough vitamin D. So there's other factors that you can do to help offset some of the issues of menopause. Increased stress. Once again, stress is the mother of most diseases. It just is, guys. Food type stress, the wrong type of food you're eating, wrong type of food for your metabolic type, mental stress, physical stress, emotional stress, chemical stress, you name it, it's stress. And that can lower estrogen. Now, when you lower estrogen also, estrogen at the right level can be very insulin sensitive, which can help keep your blood sugar balanced and keep the body fat off. If you get out of balance, once again, you will increase cortisol. There it is again. And what does that bring on? More negative stuff, such as, once again, the aging process increases. Down here, your body fat will go up. Notice body fat and cortisol in both categories are high. I don't have it written down over here, but over here, yes. You will also increase body fat. Over here, you will increase body fat. Why? Because the body is out of balance. And estrogen is very, very sensitive. Now, men lose testosterone as we age. Women will lose estrogen as they age. But once again, you can slow down the process and you can offset the symptomatic issues with that with the proper, once again, lifestyle. It's about working smart and hard, ladies, not just working hard. Guys, if you have any questions on this, I'll be glad to help you. I do lab assessments here. I do hormonal assessments here. I do classes here. I do private consultations here. I can help you. You name it, I do it. Guys, my number is 816-405-7703. My email is rwpsports@yahoo.com. Give me a call. I'll be glad to help you. This has been another Health Detective Series with Roberto Parker with Innovative Sports Training. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.